We are here with Old Dominion No Bad Vibes Tour in Canada. How are you guys doing? How are you liking the winter tour so far?
So far, it's been amazing.
It
It's
has.
a little cold outside, but
It's actually
we
quite
heated
nice.
up.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys bring like the beach vibes, I feel like, your show to, this is what Canadians need in the wintertime is like to feel like they're on the beach listening to some Old Dominion.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's kind of what everybody needs,
Yes.
right?
What was night one like? Because I know you guys kind of kicked off the tour in the U.S., but what was night one coming to Canada like for you?
It was really awesome, man. Like, the energy was huge. It was like one of the smaller shows of the tour, I think, but it felt very big.
Big, yeah.
Canada always brings the party.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And I saw you had posted some photos. You were already out enjoying the winter weather in Ottawa.
I was, yeah.
So do you guys have plans? Because when I talked to you at CMA Awards, you had said you're going to try to take some time in your days off. I know you have more time off on the West Coast, but will you guys go out and do any sort of winter activities, skiing, snowboarding?
We were talking about potentially skiing and snowboarding. I know Brad and I took a break of quite a while, and then we did a benefit show last week, 2 weeks ago, and it seemed to like come right back. So now I'm excited to get back out there.
That always scares me going back to like snow. Do you snowboard or ski?
I snowboard, Brad skis.
Okay. I feel like I don't think it would be like riding a bike, jumping back on a snowboard, so I'm terrified to go do it again.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's been over 20 years since I skied, and it took me like 1.5 times on the hill. I was like, well, I got it.
You got
Yeah,
it. You're like, I still got this.
I felt the
It's
same way
natural.
skiing. It was like
Yeah.
The event he's referring to as a sort of a ski benefit show. So
Oh,
we
so-
all jumped
I
back
stayed
out
in the
there.
lodge.
Yeah. You're
We-
like, I
we
had
didn't
some-
let
had some
Matt
drinks.
ski, actually.
Yeah,
I'm a
no.
little too accident prone.
Me too. That's why I don't do it. So, new music out, and I feel like I may be slightly responsible for Memory Lane being the single because when we talked at the CMAs, I told you guys it was my favorite, and you were like, okay, good to
Yeah,
know.
decision made.
So
That is what
you're welcome,
happened.
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah,
But
all you.
it is so catchy, and I just want to know what has it been like finally getting to play it live and see the feedback from fans
It's-
in a live setting.
Yeah, that's always a really fun moment when you can see like the new music and its popularity kind of rising, and you can kind of gauge it by the crowd response.
Yeah.
But this one kind of right off the bat just really has responded really well. People are singing it. Last night they were singing it really loud.
Yeah.
It's when it first starts, people know immediately what it is, and that doesn't always happen with new
Right.
music, so it's very cool.
Do you guys play all the new songs you've released so far, like the 4-pack, or are you guys kind of alternating?
I don't think we've yet to play a show where we played all 4 of
Okay.
them in the same set, but we do sort of alternate in and out.
How does that work now? Because I feel like you're at a point in your career where you guys have so many songs that fans are demanding to hear, and if you don't play them, they're going to be really upset. Have you hit that point where you've had to make some tough calls to like cut some out to fit in the newer stuff?
Yeah, it is hard. We haven't cut out any of the hits yet,
Okay.
but it is hard. I feel for people who have a sign up and we didn't play the song. I always feel guilty.
Yeah.
Like I always want to add like
I'm
2 or 3
sorry.
more into the encore. I just It's
Has
tough.
there been one that you guys, with the new music that you played, obviously Memory Lane has gone over probably pretty well because people are hearing it a lot on the radio, especially on Pure Country, but has there been a new one that you've played that you've kind of been pleasantly surprised to see the reaction live?
I mean, all of it's very cool. It's we open the show. No, spoiler alert. We open the show with a new one, and that's always a really fun moment.
Okay.
And then so far, every time we've played a new one, it's gone over very well. I think we're just not used to. Maybe it's been so long since we've had our own headlining show
Yeah.
that we're not used to fans having paid to see us.
They're here
so
for
they
you.
dig in and they know it all.
Yeah.
So it's really special.
And No Bad Vibes Tour, you guys did something really cool, bringing the Whiskey Jam favorites out, which I think is a really cool touch, especially in Canada, because a lot of people that are here maybe haven't had a chance to go to Whiskey Jam in Nashville or know what that's all about. How fun has that been for you, knowing that you guys played Whiskey Jam and you kind of came up that way to give these artists a chance probably you guys would have loved to have had
Yeah.
early on in your career?
Yeah, I mean it's great. You can just tell how excited they are to be out here, and I mean when you're just starting out and to get a good opportunity, it's kind of what everybody hopes for. So we're
Yeah.
happy to be able to give that to them.
Memory Lane, obviously there's a lot of memories on the walls behind us right now. Do you guys have a favorite memory as a band, maybe outside of music, an experience that you guys have gotten to do together, or
man.
a place you've gotten to go that kind of sticks out?
Yeah, let's
You're
look
like,
on the
which
wall
photo
here.
on the wall?
There's
This one's
so
pretty
many
cool.
of them.
Holding a kangaroo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
home the
wow.
kangaroo.
Oh, you know what one is not on the wall is we visited Craters of the Moon. That's what it's called.
Oh,
right?
that one was on one of
It's on
these.
Like it's here somewhere.
Oh, okay.
This is it right here, right?
Here we are.
Yeah, it was like being on Mars.
Oh yeah, there we are signing our
Wow.
record deal in the airport.
Where is that? Oh my gosh.
It's in the Nashville airport. We
No
were
way.
too busy to be bothered with going to an office somewhere. So
That is hilarious. I
they
feel
met
like
us
you're the
at the
only
airport.
band that's ever signed a record
Down
deal
there,
in an
batting
airport.
practice at Fenway Park,
Where's that?
yeah.
bottom right.
Where?
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. Is that something that you guys truly enjoy, especially now, being on a headlining tour, you get to, when you have a day off, you guys have a little more freedom. You're not having to go do as much work on your
Yeah.
days off. Is it fun to kind of spend those days exploring wherever you are?
Yeah, absolutely. We have day off tomorrow, so
What are you doing?
I'm not telling.
You're like, I can't tell anyone where we're going.
We're going to the Leafs game.
Yeah, yeah.
You
We'll
are?
be back here.
Nice. That's awesome. That's got to be so fun. Are you all hockey fans or?
I'm the
What?
biggest.
I
Hockey
bet like
gave
the
it
guy
away.
in the
Yeah.
Toronto Maple Leafs
Oh, this whole thing?
sweater, this whole thing. So, is Preds your team though, or?
I grew up in Detroit, so
Oh, okay.
Detroit will always be my team.
Red
but
Wings.
I'm a Pred Wing. Honestly, the Leafs were always my second team. When
No
I grew
way.
up, in Detroit across the border. So
Right.
we had CBC, and I watched Hockey Night in Canada every Saturday. So the Red Wings were in the Dead Wings phase. So I watched the Leafs probably more than I watched the Red Wings. a
All
lot of
right. Well,
times.
you're speaking to the fans right now. They're probably very happy to hear that. Last thing I want to ask you guys, because I'm definitely excited. I haven't seen you guys play Snapback in so long, so I'm excited to hear that tonight. But do you each have a favorite song as soon as you guys go to play it, old, new, whatever, that just feels different on stage than other songs? I want
I
to
don't know.
know each
It
of you
just
what they are.
changes. I think it changes for me. I always know that one-man band is going to be a really
Yeah.
big moment, so that one's always really fun. for me.
Memory Lane's been fun, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I always like the new ones.
Okay. All right. What about you, Whit?
Oh, right now it's Make It Sweet.
Make it sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. I know. I'm like, Snapback just is one that I feel like you're never allowed to not play it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
well, for
just so
sure.
you know.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, well-
All right, so you're picking the single
Yeah,
and
I'm picking
the
the
set list.
single and the set list. Yeah, I know. I'm not that controlling, but I am really glad that you guys have new music out. Is there more to come?
Oh, yeah. For
More
sure.
to come. All right, cool. Old Dominion No Bad Vibes tour in Toronto on Pure Country.